Um, it's been a little bit, no talk. Yesterday I just was not feeling good. I did get quite a bit of reading done yesterday in like early hours of this morning. But I just, throughout the day yesterday, I was not feeling good. I'm not sure what was wrong. I just had a headache and I just wasn't really feeling great. So there's a little bit of B-roll in the beginning of this. That was from, I think, Wednesday, because I don't think I filmed anything yesterday. But I have an update. I have finished Love Letters to the Dead, and I have annotated quite a bit in here. I have a little saver right here so that I can finish up annotating. Like I told you guys, I had already started the book before I got the physical copy of it. And so I was about 120 something pages in. So I've been going back and, annotating that bit, but I still have a little chunk left. But I have now finished the book. And when I tell you, I binged about 200 pages yesterday, just from like, I think 10:30, 11 o'clock until about 3 this morning. I did not want to put this book down. It was so good. It was so good. Like, I cannot even express to you. There was so much about grief and just Laurel processing everything. Her relationship with her sister, things that have happened to her relationship with her mother, with her father, with her new friends, with the guy she likes. There was so much growth and so much like working through things. And of course, there's still things that if she were a real person she would need to work through, and the book alludes to that as well. But there was just so, I don't know, this book was amazing. Like, it's definitely a 5-star, but it's one of those 5 stars that it's like, it just stays with me. Like, after I finished reading it, I just kind of sat for a little bit and just thought about the book. And yeah, I don't know, it was so good. Like I've been telling you guys, I think it's the letter format that I really, really enjoyed, because that's the way the whole story is being told, is through her letters to the various dead celebrities. And I don't know, just something about that was just very cathartic, I think. It was amazing to read her evolving throughout the course of these 300 pages. And yeah, this is going to be one of those books that sticks with me for a while, that I'm probably going to recommend to everyone. If you want to cry, read this book. Like, it just really touched me. It touched my heart, and there are some very heavy topics. Obviously, we know, from the beginning, her sister has died. We kind of, it takes until about the last section of the book, like maybe the last 100 pages, for us to find out what actually happened. In the beginning, she doesn't really talk about anything. And then once we get more towards the middle, and then obviously, like I said, the ending, we're finding out more and more and more about what happened to May, and, all the events leading up to that. And, yeah, it was a lot. So there's death, there's grief, there's an interesting family dynamic struggle with that. There's also this little sapphic romance that's happening kind of in the background, but it's so cute and sweet. Like, once it finally comes to fruition, it's like, and that too, that was another thing that is just like, my heart. Like, I love when it's like two people love each other, but one of them doesn't want to admit it. And so they do things to either push the other person away, or to, so that they don't have to admit it, not only to themselves, but to others. And then when that person finally, like, is ready to admit it, I don't know, there's just something about that moment that is so amazing. Yeah, and then we're also dealing with, because there's a different age ranges for the main characters, I would say, of the story. Like, obviously Laurel is the main character, but there's other characters, other kids that she's interacting with, and some of them are seniors. So we're also dealing with this finality of, really, of your childhood, because they're graduating high school. There is a part where she says this is their last day of high school ever, or something like that. And there's something about that time that it's very nostalgic for me, at least. I really did enjoy high school. I had a great time in high school, especially my senior year. I had a lot of fun. I loved my friends. I always had a great time with my friends. And I just enjoyed being a senior. I took complete advantage of that time, and cherished it for what it was. And I just remember that feeling of, like, that last day, because obviously you have your last day of school and then later on you graduate. But that last day of school, there was just something, I don't know. And for us, it was our last day, but school continued. So even though it was the seniors' last day, because I think we got out a week or 2 weeks earlier, everybody else was still going to be in school. So it was even more this feeling of, like, wow, this is it. This is it. This is the last day. This is the last time I'm ever going to be in this place. The last time I'm ever going to take a high school class, and it's just, I don't know, just that feeling was, reminiscent in this book. It was reiterated, and it just, for me, it brought back memories and that feeling as well, that nostalgia. And I don't know, it was just so good. It was such a good book, and it reminded me of the type of YA that I do enjoy, and this is it. This is the kind of YA that I like. I like there are hard-hitting topics. There are real adult things happening. But there's also the kid stuff. There's also the fun parts, and, seeing the world through the eyes of someone who is not quite so jaded and, has their whole life ahead of them, basically. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book so much. It was, oh man, 5 stars, like immediately 5 stars. I am still reading Incidents Around the House. I think I'm just under 50%. I think I'm like 44 or 45% of the way through. It is, and it's hard for me to believe that I'm not 50% of the way through, because I feel like I've read a lot of this book already. Honestly, I'm loving it. Loving it. It's really interesting. It's very bizarre. Like, I have no idea what's going on. I have my suspicions about what Other Mommy is, but we'll find out soon, because that's what I'm going to be finishing up today. I've also decided I'm probably going to read Get in My Swamp next month. One of my girlfriends and I were talking about it, and so we're probably going to be reading that next month, so stay tuned. Oh, something else I forgot to tell you guys, which just happened a little while ago already. I am a Pango ambassador now. So if you guys have not purchased from Pango, you can make your first purchase and get $5 off. I will put my link in the description, and I can't remember what my code is right now. I think it's Lily's Library, but I'll put it on the screen just in case. But yeah, so please, you guys know how much I love Pango. I'm always ordering my used books from there. I always find such great gems, and all of my Fairy Loot editions have come from there as well. I always manage to find a really good price on my Fairy Loot editions there. I mean, yes, there are people that are going to gouge you. You're going to find that anywhere you go. But there is a possibility of finding, like, somebody who's just selling the book for what it costs them. So that's always nice, and I have found quite a few nice sellers on there. I highly, highly recommend Pango. I often get my used books from there in better condition than I get my brand new books from Amazon. So I love Pango. I shop on there all the freaking time. Like I said, it's a great place to get special edition books, or books that you're really, like, you're looking for or you're questionable about, but you don't want to pay full price. You don't want to pay, Amazon to get a brand new book. So definitely check Pango out if you're looking for books. And like I said, my code is for $5 off on your first Pango purchase. So if you've never made a purchase from Pango before, you'll be able to use that. I think that's all I have for you guys right now. I am going to try and finish up Incidents Around the House today. I also need to get started on an arc because I feel like it's going to take me a little while. It's the new Megan Holly arc, Fragile. Now, I didn't realize it was the third in a series, so I'm hoping it's not really going to be that big of a deal because I obviously haven't read the other two books. But I read the blurb about this one a while back when they were offering the arc, and something about it just really stuck out to me that I really did want to read it, and I honestly did not expect to get chosen. Like, let's be real. But I was, so amazing. I'm super excited to read it, and I want to make sure that, you know, I am doing whatever I'm supposed to be doing, reviewing it on time, and, you know, XYZ. But yeah, so I'm super excited to get that read. And oh, it is a sports romance. Now, I don't really read sports romances. So actually, I can't think of one that has even interested me. I have read like a little mafia romance before. Didn't really care for that. I mean, the book was good, but it's like, it's not something I'm going to reach for. And I'm kind of hoping that I will really like this book and that maybe I will feel more inclined to read sports romances. I don't know. This could be a total fail on my part. I'm sure the book is going to be fine, but yeah, I'm really excited to get that read. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long because I'm going to just be physically reading it either on my phone or I'm borrowing my daughter's Kindle. She has like the little kids tablet, so, and then I can get Kindle on there, so it's a little bit bigger than my phone, which anything helps. So yeah, that's all I've got to update you on for now. Probably not going to come back until I've finished Incidents Around the House, just because I don't really have too much to say about that book right now. Like, a lot's happening. I will say, I'm also annotating this one, but I will say the friends that they go to, the Ursula is the mom's name. I can't remember what the dad's name is, but something happens at the house and they end up leaving and going to their friend's house, and the friends are just like, on one hand, okay, yeah, it's a scary situation, but on the other hand, it's like they're insufferable and really irritating, and it's like, this is not a reaction I feel like a normal person would have, baby or not. You know, this is not a, like, are you their friend or are you a fair weather friend? Because that's what it seems like to me. It's like, you're my friend if I'm not inconveniencing you in any way whatsoever and everything benefits you. But if I need something from you, then we have a problem. I don't know. I don't like people like that, and that really pissed me off. But yeah, so I will probably just come back. Unless something crazy happens, I'll come back having finished the book. So I'll see you then.
Looking up at the skyline, all the places and times that you went there. Why? Go a little further. Give a little love. Calling my name, will you spit it out? Nothing left here but the blame and deceit you're wearing, and the pain and defeat we're sharing. You could be what I want, you could be what I need, what I need. in there somewhere. I would never leave you, darling, so wrap your arms around me. Hold me close and feel my heartbeat. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Drops of the rainfall on my rooftop. You were there.
And today, it feels super light, so I'm really curious what's in here. This is the October theme, Colors of Magic. I think it's been a few months since we've gotten a pin. Oh, this is really cute. Tell me that's not cute. So this is inspired by the Crimson Mon. Or I think in the US it's Heartless Hunter. Ooh, I don't have any of these. This is awesome. I mean, I don't travel that often, but these are handy to have. I also, fun fact, like to use this kind of stuff for like clearing out the shower. So whenever you get down to like the last little bit of stuff and you have these big ass bottles, I actually like to put them in stuff like this because then it just makes it a little bit easier and it's easier to clean in the shower. It's not taking up as much space, all that kind of stuff. So and this is really pretty. So that's great. What's this? Washi tape! Oh my god. OMG. These are so cute. That is adorable. Oh, I don't have one of these either. Yay! I'm so excited for that. And the book. Oh my god, this book is gorgeous. Until We Shatter. Yes, the plastic is still on it. Oh my gosh, this is so stunning. I will open this up and show you guys a little bit more in just a little bit. Okay, so here is the book. The jacket is gorgeous. It's Until We Shatter by Kate Dillon. On the back, it says, a desperate thief, an impossible heist, survive or shatter. Already, I'm intrigued. In the inside here, it says, addictively paced, outrageously creative, Kesh Chow. No matter where she goes, Semi's life is under threat. The church would see her killed for having any magic. The Council of Shades wants her dead for not having enough. So when her mother falls ill, Semi has no choice but to turn thief. And when she's offered a job that could solve all their problems, it's impossible to resist. The catch? Semi will have to work with Chase, beautiful, dangerous, and full of secrets, to steal a powerful relic the church has hidden within a deadly realm of shadows. If she succeeds, Semi will finally be safe. But if she's caught, she risks igniting a spark that could destroy the city and everyone inside. Ooh, kind of sounds good. So the hardback is also freaking stunning. Like, that's gorgeous. Even the spine has some detailing on it. And then inside, oh Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. And then, yeah, like I said, the edges. I am in love with the edges. And also, Halloween, such a Halloween vibe. And as per usual, it is signed. And there is a bound in letter. So, here's the letter. Oh my gosh, this book looks so good. I'm pretty thrilled with everything, especially I already put the book jacket on Incidents Around the House. Just realized I didn't update you guys about that. What have I been doing today? So I haven't finished the book yet. I know I was hoping to finish it Friday. It didn't happen. We all know me and my reading on Friday is like hit or miss. I believe I'm just over the 50% mark. We have had like a little powwow kind of deal with like this. I don't know if she's supposed to be a psychic or what she's supposed to be. I think her name is Lois, and she's trying to help Bella. She's trying to help the family, but she's trying to help Bella. And so they try to like contact other mommy, and it was just weird. Like the whole thing was weird. And then they're going to some dead guy's house, and also I don't know, like the story is getting more and more unsettling. So like I'm trying so hard to not rush this book, right? Because everything in me just wants to stay up all night and read it. But also I don't want to read it at night because everybody in my house is asleep at night. And then I'm the only one awake, and suddenly like there's a lot of creaking in this book, and there's a lot of creaking in my house, and I just am not trying to set myself up for nightmares. I'm already having nightmares, like. But anyway, so that's where we are. I really don't have much to update. I have not really read much of Fragile by Megan Hawley yet. I need to get on that. I also have to get started on my my book club book soon. So that it's a really quick update for now. Probably going to be the only update for today. I'm sorry, this vlog is probably going to be a little bit more heavy on the B-roll, just because we're coming to the last week of the month. I'm trying to get everything set up and done. Just a lot of end of month stuff, and I don't know. It's just, I feel like October up until this point has just dragged, and now it seems like it is just every day is going by in the blink. Like I'll think it's been an hour and it's been the entire day. So I will see you guys when I have another update. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday today, and I'm just thinking about honestly, I'm just gonna wrap up this vlog because I haven't finished any other books yet. I am still working on Incidents Around the House. I am about, I think, 60% of the way through. I don't know, I just have not been in a reading mood lately. I've just been kind of preoccupied with like holidays and stuff, and thinking about crafting and what we need to get done for that stuff, because it's ever approaching closer. So I haven't finished either. I'm reading two books right now. I am reading Fragile by Megan Hawley, the Arc. And then, like I said, I'm still working on Incidents Around the House. So I'm probably not going to finish those up until the end of the week, simply because I'm only reading like maybe a few chapters every day or so, and I'm not really trying to push myself to do too much more than that, for the simple fact that I don't want to get overwhelmed. I don't want to push myself into a reading slump. You know, we have a lot of other stuff that I need to get done in preparation for the holidays. So I'm sorry this one was kind of boring. Hopefully I will have some other videos coming up soon. Every time I go to sit down to make a video, something always comes up and it's just like not happening for me. So I'm really hoping I have a bunch of videos that I would like to film, a bunch of things I want to tell you guys about, and I just haven't had the chance to do it yet. So in my next vlog, I'm most likely going to be continuing these 2 books. I know I haven't talked too much about the Megan Holly book, simply because like I think I'm only 4 chapters in. I really haven't read too much of it, and I do need to prioritize that. But I also want to read, I kind of just want to focus on reading for a little bit. I don't know, I'm so torn because it's like I don't feel like reading, but at the same time, there's so much I want to read. Like I haven't even gotten to read most of my TBR, but I've still read like 17 books, I think, or 18, between 16 and 18 books. Anyway, all that to say, most likely you are going to see my review for Incidents Around the House and Fragile in the next vlog. I'm probably not gonna vlog anymore today, maybe some b-roll, but most likely I'm just gonna vlog tomorrow, starting tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just super tired today. It's been a lazy day and I just do not feel like reading today. I did finish up all my annotations for Love Letters to the Dead, so that is completely done and ready to put in my wrap-up video. I think I'm going to film a wrap-up for everything that I've read since August, including October, and then hopefully I can get that out at the beginning of November. Like I said, I've been trying to film a few sit-down videos, and I swear to you, every time something comes up. Hopefully we can get that done because I have so much to tell you guys about that stuff. Like, obviously I've given, you know, my thoughts as I've been reading and somewhat of a review in the end, but you know, who doesn't love a recap video? I know I love it. I love watching other people's reviews, like their end of month wrap ups. So I want to go ahead and get that ready for you guys. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I will say so far I'm loving Fragile. It is a super great book. I am already enjoying my time with it, and like I said, I'm only 4 chapters in. And Incidents Around the House is just getting more and more wild. So I'm looking forward to, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a 5-star depending on how it ends. Fragile, I can't see, even right now, even as little as I've read of it so far, I can't see it being less than a 4-star because it's childhood friends to lovers. I'm pretty sure that's the trope. Excuse me, that's my favorite, okay? Friends to lovers, love it. Childhood friends to lovers, say less. That is my jam. Love it. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm looking at least 1 5-star. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, it just depends. I'm probably gonna love Fragile because I'm already loving it, like seriously. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. I think that's all I've got to say to you guys. So if you've enjoyed this one's a bit shorter, I know, but if you've enjoyed hanging out with me and just going about and reading some stuff and what have you, please consider subscribing and giving this video a like. I would love for you to come on this journey with me, and I'll see you guys in my next one.